Hey everybody, it is Midnight Special Monday. So once again, welcome back to the Lightside Music Reactions. Today we are reacting to Steve Martin playing banjo on the Midnight Special. Now for those of you that aren't familiar with Steve Martin, you probably don't know him from playing the banjo. He's an American comedian, actor, writer, producer, and even musician, even though he's not known widely for his music. But you've probably seen him on TV or in the movies. He's received 5 Grammy Awards, a Primetime Emmy Award, and an Honorary Academy Award. He's received 2 Tony Awards, the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, the Kennedy Center Honors in 2007, and an AFI Lifetime Achievement Award in 2015. In 2004, Comedy Central ranked him at number 6 in a list of the 100 greatest stand-up comics, and The Guardian named him one of the best actors never to have received an Academy Award nomination. And so he first came to public notice as a writer for the Smothers Brothers comedy show, which he won a Primetime Emmy Award for in 1969. And of course, I remember the Smothers Brothers show was hilarious. TV show, The Smothers Brothers. If you've never seen them, you got to look them up. Do a YouTube search for The Smothers Brothers sometime and check out some of their humor. Some nice, clean, down-home, great family humor. It was something our family sat and watched every, whatever it was, Saturday night or Friday night or whatever. But he used to write for them and became one of the most popular U.S. stand-up comedians during the 70s. And then some of the films you might recognize him from: The Jerk, 1979. I Was Born a Poor Black Child. I know that sounds offensive for me to say that, but if you've seen the movie, you get it. And they don't make movies like that anymore. He'd definitely be canceled for some of the movies that he's done in the 70s. But 1979, The Jerk. 1982, Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. I remember that one. It was a kind of a parody of the film noir genre. The Man with Two Brains, 1983, was kind of a parody of the old mad scientist type horror movies. Three Amigos, 1986. That's one of his most popular movies. He was in with, Three Amigos was with him, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase, of course, best known for his role in the National Lampoon's Vacation movies. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, 1987. One of my favorite movies of all time, where he starred alongside of John Candy in a film that I personally watch every Thanksgiving. And so it's a classic. If you've never had a chance to see Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, definitely check that out. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels in 1988, another screwball comedy. And if you've never seen that one, you got to check it out too. One scene in particular stands out in my memory that I just laugh my butt off every time I think of it. It's him sitting at a dinner table. Just when you watch that movie, remember the dinner table scene. Anyway, L.A. Story in 1991, Bowfinger in 1999, and Bowfinger, I believe, was with Eddie Murphy. And also, more recently, he played the father figure in the movies Parenthood and Father of the Bride and Cheaper by the Dozen films from 2003 to 2005. Anyway, more recently than that, in 2021, he co-created and starred in his first television show, the Hulu comedy series Only Murders in the Building, with Martin Short again, who he was in The Three Amigos with, and also Selena Gomez. And he won 3 Primetime Emmy Award nominations, 2 Screen Actors Guild Award nominations, a Golden Globe nomination, and a 2021 Peabody Award nomination. And so I've never seen that show. I'm definitely going to have to check that out sometime. Only Murders in the Building with Martin Short and Selena Gomez. Anyway, that's what he's most well known for, was his movies. But he's also performed music. In fact, he's released several music albums with various bluegrass acts he's performed, including Earl Scruggs. And so those of you that are familiar with bluegrass music, you've heard the name Earl Scruggs. And he won 3 Grammy Awards for his music. But a lot of people aren't aware of that, including myself. So let's go ahead and check this out. I have heard him play banjo before, but I don't think it was on the Midnight Special. I think it was on another show, maybe even on the Smothers Brothers variety show. But I've heard him play it before, and he is good. But I'm 99% sure I haven't seen this performance. So let's check this out together. Steve Martin on the Midnight Special playing banjo.
I want to play a tune for you on the banjo. It's a different banjo than I played before. It doesn't have a back on it. This, you see. Gives a little extra sound to it. I like to play a style.
It is. It's see-through.
Don't use any picks on your fingers.
A style called what?
Called frailing.
Frailing, okay.
Don't use any picks on your fingers.
So no picks on his fingers, just...
The banjo's so happy. It's impossible to sing a depressing. Excuse me. Could I get the needle again, please? Just want to relax here just for a minute. So let's sing along. Hot dog, the old Jimmy Sutton. You can't play that. You can't play nothing. Okay, now, let's get back to it. It's impossible to sing a depressing song while you're playing the banjo, you know?
Yeah, that's true. He's right, it's a very happy instrument.
You just can't go, oh, death and depression.
There's a lot of truth to that. As I've commented on other music here, about a year now we've been doing these videos. I guess it hasn't been a year since I've been doing the music videos. It's only been 8 or 9 months. But in that time, there's been lots of times when the music has set the mood for the song, and before they sing the first word what tone is going to be by the style of the music. In fact, the song I just reacted to by The Redeemed, I commented about how the music was so soft and gentle and reminded you of the beautiful countryside and walking along the still waters, and of course that's exactly what they were singing about. And so if you hear a banjo, it's going to be a cheerful song.
So I'd like to play a little medley of songs. The first one is called Sally Ann. The second one is Simple Gifts. A couple others might work in there. So.
I like that style, how he's picking the medley and then slapping with his palm of his hand to get the rhythm. If you watch his hand while he's doing the picking with this hand is just 1 or 2 notes. He's just sliding up and playing just the melody, and that rhythm that you're hearing is just from the open notes, and that's because the tuning of the banjo, it's tuned to an open chord, the G chord if I remember correctly. Oh, and that was it. Okay, so they just played the first song. Oh, wait, no, there is more. Wait, no, there's not. Okay, that's the end of it. So they just played that one song, Sally Ann. But anyway, Steve Martin, playing the banjo. Now, when I grew up, I played the acoustic guitar, and I grew up with 2 brothers. I'm the oldest of 3 brothers. And when I was young, my mom and dad bought me my first guitar. And I learned how to play chords. The next door neighbor up over the hill taught me how to play the G chord, the C chord, and the F chord. Actually, I think it was the C, the F, and the G7 is what he first taught me. And then he said, you play these 3 chords, you can play any basically just about any country song ever written up to that point. And then he taught me in the key of C, which is what that would have been, the A minor. And he said once you learn that fourth chord, then just all about any rock and roll song up to that point in the 70s that had ever been written, you could play as well, because you got that fourth minor chord. And then if you want to play in the key of G, all you had to learn is the G, or is the D chord. And then all of a sudden you already know the G, or the G7, which is just a variation of the G chord. You learn the G chord, you already know the C chord, and then you add the D chord or the D7, and you can play those same three chord songs in the key of G. And then if you want to add the minor chord to that, that's just the E minor, which is the same fingering as the A minor, except you just go down a set of strings and lift up the index finger. But anyway, my nephew, Landon, gives guitar lessons online. So I'll put a link in the description to his channel. He just started doing this, and he's, last I checked, he only had one video up. I don't know if he's had any more since then. But if you want to check out his channel, he can teach you how to play some popular songs on the guitar at basically beginner level. So check that out if you're interested. But anyway, I learned how to play acoustic guitar. My younger brother, Darren, played the banjo, like Steve Martin here. And my youngest brother, Jeremy, who is Landon's father, played acoustic guitar also, but he didn't stick with it. And so when they asked us what instruments we played when we were young, I would say I played guitar, Darren would say I played banjo, and Jeremy would say I played the radio. But anyway, yeah, I remember when Darren played the banjo, and it was tuned to the G chord. And so whenever you just play an open chord without any fingers, it would just be that open G chord. You can't do that with guitar. Guitar you have tuned, you just play it, strum play, and it doesn't sound like a chord. And so you have to add the fingering to that. But that made it really versatile for the banjo, so that you could really play around high on the neck with the melody and just strum those bottom strings to get that open first chord. And then if you wanted to add to the second or third chord, you just need a finger or two, and then just with the other remaining fingers continue that melody. But anyway, that was very entertaining. Steve Martin playing the banjo, very talented actor, and as now we can see, comedian and musician as well. So if you guys enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, comment down below, and give me some suggestions on other music you'd like to see me react to. Next week, as promised, I've got some Bee Gees coming up for you guys that are been wanting to see me react to them again. I would say so far, of all of the music that I reacted to, those are the ones that have got the most requests, is the Bee Gees. And as of right now, they, I think, are the most reacted to artist on this channel so far because of your requests. So that's coming up next weekend. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time on the Light Side Music Reactions. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.